All right, shalom, shalom. It's another GMS lesson coming back at you. Before we do get into this lesson, we want to start by giving our honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh,
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 Bahashem,
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 Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Bahashem,
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 Rekha HaKodash.
Rikaha Kodash,
Rekaha Kodash,
Rakaha Kwadash.
All right, next up, the Bible is our apostles, elders, great millstone, taught us 100% truth of the Bible, and who rule well. Peace to us, salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in our diligence and sincerity. Once again, it's the brothers from the JMS North Carolina Church out here in Raleigh, able to put together a little willing edifying lesson, a little part two, right? To the love of many shall wax cold, man. That vibration, that spirit of violence, right? No, like immorality, just all lawlessness and hell and chaos. That vibration is being pushed out into the earth right now, man. It's only going to get worse from here on out, man. Right, and you're going to start to see it in how people move and how people act, and how they treat each other in these times, man. Right, so it's only going to get worse from here. So you got it, bro.
Gone. This is the book of Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, the 14th verse reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." You got
Right,
it?
right, mm-hmm. Right. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right. So woe means death and destruction, man. So death and destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. Now, of course, we read these things, and we're in the world, we're here, but what? We're in the world, but we're not of the world, man. Those who are dwelling in the world and living you Jakes living as the heathens, and these heathens in general, they don't have no hope. They don't have no salvation. The salvation and the hope is in these scriptures, man. Right? And only the elect are going to attain that. But everything else is going to crumble. Man. Everything else is going to fall in this society, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Violently, right?
Mm-hmm.
This rulership, this power structure, these heavens that's set up right now is going to be taken out violently, man. Right? And it read on like the brother read, the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So that's what you see, right? I think brothers yet to see that Civil War movie, right? But hey, brothers seen the trailers, brothers gonna get up and see it. But hey, they're already showing you what's to come, man. Right? Uproars of the people, civil wars, class wars, race wars, all these types of things is going to pop up. People are about to be fighting up against one another. Like if you look down in Haiti, well, you can look on various parts of the world. Not too long ago, Paris, Bangladesh, Haiti, right, and various other parts of the world, Germany, right, various parts of the world. Where was that when they was flipping over the cars and breaking into the government in Sri Lanka, right? So uproars of the people just hitting up in the middle of the streets, right? Gang fights, gang wars in the middle of the streets of Haiti and other places of the world. People, and the times that we're in, people are going to be fighting one against another, man. Right, with swords in their hands. What's the modern day sword? The blicky, the pipe, the tool, and any killing instrument. Whatever a person can get their hands on to get the upper hand on the next person, that's what they're going to use. That's what they're going to do. Right? You got it, bro.
All right, that's it for me.
Oh yeah, kind of, throw out.
Mhm.
You got it, bro. Good dog.
Uh, This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right. It said, "For there shall be sedition among men," right? Sedition among men. Uh, what they did on that, and I forgot the date, but over there at the Capitol, right? Rushing the Capitol building, right? Breaking in. What was that? January 20th, if I'm not mistaken. But brothers know, you know what I'm saying? Uprising of the people. What sedition means? An uprising against the authority, man. Look, it already happened down there in Haiti. They assassinated the president, man. That's the biggest form of sedition, man. In these days, man, right? So that it's only going to get worse from here. You can already start seeing these things happening here in America, man, right? And it says, and they even going to label what we're doing as sedition, man, right? Uprising people, but well, once these average day Edomites and once they start seeing these laws that's being passed and what these top level elites are doing and pushing forth, man, they're gonna start rising up against the powers that be, man, right? And trickling them down to all these other nations that within America. So it's gonna be a lot of anarchy and division, right? That's what the Lord said He was coming to bring, man, that division. But what and invading one another, right? Many brothers just talked about in the last video, mugs breaking into houses, right? Casing the houses, scoping out the houses, right? I'm gonna drive slow on the street. You hop out, you go check to see if anybody inside. Mugs is peeking through blinds in broad daylight, right? Mugs is brother Azan down here in the Raleigh. He was just in Memphis for a couple of months. He got telling me plenty of stories about how mugs just do stuff in broad daylight, robbing one another, taking, kidnap. A dude at my job, he from Baton Rouge down there in Louisiana, and he was saying that mugs kidnap your baby just to send a message, man. Right? They're not just stealing your belongings; they stealing your children. Right? You owe a drug dealer some money, he might come to the playground, snatch your kid up, and you know what I'm saying, hold your baby for ransom, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. All right? And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to care what the sheriff talking about, with the governors, with the mayors, the prime ministers, or what may have you. They're not going to care about none of the laws, none of that. Even your police officers are going to be turning in their badges. They're already defunding the police in certain states, right? So no police officer that protect and serve, they're only gonna be looking to protect and serve themselves and their families, man. When all hell and chaos breaks loose, man, they're gonna be looking to serve and protect you, right? Because nobody's gonna care in that day. Nobody's gonna give a damn about anything, right? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So however you get it, right? Old ladies, people with ailments, right? Or you can't move, you bedridden, then you just gonna be done in that day, man. You might have to click together with other group. People gonna be clicking together with other groups. So however they get it, however they live, is how they gonna get it, man. In that day, you got it, bro.
Yep. This is verse 17. It says, Second Edges 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Mm-hmm. Right. That ultimately that military state, that martial law, right? This devil's about to come down having great wrath, man. Why? Because he knows that he have it for a short time. So if you ain't got that security clearance, and America's is broken up in parts anyway, man. Right? They already got this thing already figured out, man. That highway system, right? The highways and stuff like that. That was something that they learned from the Germans, man. And really, they just letting people use it. But that's for military personnel. So when they shut down the country, the highway system is for military personnel to go back and forth without a sitch. So it's not gonna matter because nobody else is gonna be on the road. Nobody else is gonna be able to go from city to city unless you got that clearance. So so getting military personnel from one area to the next is gonna be like that. That's what it was essentially made for. It wasn't made for you to get to the beach, man. Right? So, but and it's gonna be crazy out here. Look at them in Haiti down there with them gang wars and stuff like that. People who worked at the hospital who had to travel across the city to get to the hospital can't even get to work. And people who were the supermarket, they might be next to the hospital, but the supermarket, the food is on the other side of the city, so they can't go back and forth because it's a risk, it's a danger to even step outside their homes, man. Right? One's getting kidnapped. One's getting shot in the middle of the street. Gunfights just letting off anywhere, man. So, the perilous times that we're in, man. Right. So, that's what's gonna be going on. You done with that, bro?
Con.
Con. The water. You got it.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Because of their pride, man. Especially because Esau, he's the most proudest person on the face of the earth, right? These heathens are proud, but what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, pride is when you depart from your maker, man. So when you depart from your maker, what does that do? That leads you in a life of sin and a life of iniquity that's been pushed out. What we read earlier, for iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So because of their pride, which led them to live a wicked lifestyle, which poured out iniquities in the earth, right? Because Lord said He's bringing this because what? Because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So for that, right, the Lord, the city is going to be troubled, man. The Lord is pouring out this spirit of lawlessness and chaos and nobody not caring for one another, man, at all, right? They don't care about each other now, but in that time, it's not going to be a question. If you're not in my immediate circle, my immediate, you done, man. That's the vibration that people are gonna be in. So the cities are gonna be done. Especially these. We were talking about this at camp. Out there in New York, you got 8 million people in one city, man. Right? The food is gonna be going fast, man. Right? Because everybody proud. Everybody got all the answers. Everybody know everything, right? So because y'all thinking that y'all got it all, that y'all actually in control of something, the Lord gonna show you exactly who's in control, man. In these times, man. Now let your gods and whatever you find security in now save you in that time, man. You got it, bro. Oh, so like,
This
and it said, so like it said, the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid because they're gonna be running in and out of each other's houses. I ain't got food over here. Lil Ray Ray ain't got food over here. So what you think he gonna do? His baby crying, his baby mama in his ear. He know you. He about to have to hit the streets, man. Right? And in this time it's gonna be so bad, men are gonna be afraid, man. So how much more for you silly ass women, man? You got it, bro.
Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
That's it. The Lord said He was bringing plagues upon the world: the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Cannibalism is coming back, man. Right? But before that, before mothers get to resorting to eating on somebody else, they're gonna make sure that you ain't got nothing first that they can take. They're gonna make sure water, any type of resources. Look, women, right, are gonna be a resource in that day, man. Man might give away man might give away a woman for a case of water, man. Hey man, I ain't got use for this woman right here, man. I just met her. She just started following me. Take care of her. Let me get the water. Look, man, it's for the lack of bread and for great tribulation. People are gonna be out here getting it how they live. Like there's an episode of the Boondocks. He was like, Thugnificent. He was like, man, if this rap shit don't work out, we going back to robbing niggas. You know what I'm saying? So look, when society falls, man, niggas and even the rest in these heathens are going back, are going to what? Are going to extreme measures to make sure that they survive, man. So that means getting over on you and yours, hey, so be it. But save the elect, low winning part of that number, we're gonna have everything that we need. We're gonna be provided for because the Lord promised that to those who trust in Him and walk after His ways, while yet they have time to do so, man. In this time of grace. So with that, repent, turn back, get right. Because hey, look, if you're looking for love out here in these streets amongst these people, you're gonna be sadly mistaken because that's not the vibration that the Lord is putting this world in, man. Right? You're supposed to be measuring the times diligently in yourself, and you would know that great miseries are about to befall the earth, man. All right. So, hey, with that, me and the brothers gonna close it out, giving peace and love to your elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.